We want to know more about the Apprentice Study Model of DWTA. I think that question was from you. Yeah. So he wants to know more about the Apprentice Study Model.
Yeah. What do you want to know? Everything. All right.
That's
Let's
a
go
lot.
in. I have some text here that we already had because we got in this question earlier from you guys, right? And so let's answer this. What is DWTA? DWTA is DevWorld Tech Academy. DevWorld Tech Academy is a tech school, an IT school that focuses on training a lot of software developers, people in software like courses, not very few hardware. And also, what DWTA do is like it's located in Accra, Ghana, and we have the campus learning system, which is the offline system, and we have the uh, what do you call it? The distant learning
Distance
program,
learning.
and that is the online system. Okay. And the apprentice study model is one of the three models that we have in our distant learning program. Study model means a methodology, a way of studying, a pathway of studying. So in the offline learning system, we have three career paths, which is the freelance career path, the employee career path, and the entrepreneurship career path. But in the online learning system, the distant learning system, we have the apprentice study model, the concept study model, and the launch study model. But because your question is focused on the apprentice study model, let me answer that right now. So first of all, where is it located? The apprentice study model is an online program. It's a distant learning program of DWTA. You use our app, our web app, or our mobile app to have access to the courses and the programs. It's a 3 months program or 12 months. That's the maximum time you can do it. There is no study program or course on it that is more than 3 months. 3 months, 12 weeks. That is one session. In DevWorld Tech Academy, one session is 3 weeks. One session is 3 months. Sorry. Then the next question you have is what's the purpose? How was it designed? Who was it designed for? The study model was designed for mostly newbies, people who have no idea beforehand concerning the course, concerning tech, concerning anything. Mostly newbies. That's what it's designed for, complete newbies. It's also designed to be a fast, easy, and fun learning environment. The apprentice model, the way the courses are designed is for it to be learned quickly, easily, and fast. In the other question you asked what is the easiest way to learn web design and make money, real money fast, right? Yes. And I told you about the study model, apprentice study model. So if you're online, you can look at the video we did about that, where we answered that question. But in this case, is this apprentice study model is for learning of fast, easy, and fun. How is that accomplished? The process is designed to learn for you, the student, to learn as the teacher is doing. So you're learning as you're doing. I'll explain more about that later. It's also a practical and project based. So it's not a lot of theories. It's more of doing. It's more of what you need to get the job done. Not everything that you need to understand that the job has to be done for you to now come and do the job. No, it's what you need to get the job done. Case closed, nothing else. And it provides you usable skills you can use immediately to, if let's say you're so bankrupt, you have no money. Once you go to the 3 month apprenticeship program, you can use the skill you acquire to get yourself some job and start doing. You will not be able to get the highest level of jobs because the content is not very, very deep, but it is covering the broad range of topics that you need to get something done with the
Okay.
skill you have.
Okay.
So now the question now is, how does it start? Remember, the apprentice study model is still under our online distant learning program. It's not like the other courses out there where you just register and start a course and do as you want. No, it is you're coming to study in DevWorld Tech Academy. So you're registering as a student. And then as a student, you are now choosing the online pathway or the distant learning model. So it's not like come and register whenever you want, start the course whenever you want. No. Register as a student and then you choose the path you want to go. All right. So it's an online program, so that's how it starts. All the students start at the same time. Even though it's an online program, because it's not everyone start whenever you want, you're learning with the teacher by completing projects. So all the students are starting at the same time.
Okay.
Uh, Again, there is what we call the scheduled lecture, 3 days before, like let's say right now, you've made the application and you have submitted your form and you're not inside. The teacher, not the teacher, the administration of the school is going to give you admission letter and all those things, and you're now accepted after you've paid your tuition fee. Then 3 days before your class starts, you'll be a date of start. You'll be given credentials, your login credential, your course materials to log in into the platform and get familiarized with the platform 3 days before the lesson start, the session starts, the course session starts. So how does it work? It's mainly very simple. Since it's a do as you learn, it's a lot of live courses. It's divided into what we call the concept videos and the scheduled lectures. The concept videos are videos where the lecturers, now we have more than for each course, there are more than one teachers because of the vast amount of people online. So you have to have multiple lecturers to teach everybody, right? So if the lecturers have what we call concept videos, where each topic to be covered in that day or that week, he or she explained in detail the theories you need to understand before you even come to class. So let's say today is Wednesday and you have a scheduled lecture. It means on Monday, a concept video will be released on the app, and you have the opportunity to watch it on Monday and Tuesday to get yourself ready for the class that's coming on Wednesday.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, the teacher now comes, logs into the conference online video call, and now begins to code with you. Create, depending on the study program you're using, create with you online. So this happens 3 times a week. I get what I'm
Okay.
saying? Okay. Then there is assignments. After every lecture has been done, you are given 2 days to get to study, to remember, to understand. And after the 2 days over, you on the third day, the assignment to be released. The assignment for the course that the lecture that just
That's 2
completed.
days after I take my lecture.
Yes, 2 days after you take your lecture, there will be an assignment, almost like a quiz, an exam kind of thing, but an assignment we'll call it. It's
Okay.
released. And so you write the exam online, and there's a specific time frame for you to write it. After that time frame, it will disappear. So you have to be diligent, write it within a time frame, submit it, and then that is it. You move on to the next topic or the next lecture
Okay.
that has to be done. Then remember, this is all happening on our app, which you're seeing some of the videos, the screens, the images on the screens. You will see that the app involves, there is a question and answer session, which you can answer, where you can ask questions while the teacher is teaching in a live class, and other teachers who are not teaching but who are part of that course will reply to your questions either through a video or through a text, or even through audio if that's the best way to answer it. And then there is the comment section. The comment section is where you discuss and chat with your fellow classmates as the class is going on. And then there is the note section where you write down your notes to remember stuff that is being taught as the class is going on. Then this is the different packages or how it's being run. But now let's say that you're a new student and you start on your first day. How is it like? On your first day or your first beginning, we have broken the apprentice study model so that you have what we call, it's broken into 2 phases. Phase 1 is where we have 6 weeks to 8 weeks. In 6 weeks to 8 weeks depends on the course you're studying. Some courses require more time, so 8 weeks. Some require less time, so 6 weeks. So the kind of course you're studying, for that first phase, the teacher and the students are going to go through a project together. So that's what we say, learn as you do. So let's say you want to do mobile development. So you will create a mobile app from week 1 to week 6 or week 8, depending on the kind of language you're using.
Okay.
Right? And that is what you and the teacher will do for that first phase. Assignments are going on during that period, lectures are going on during that period. So now, after that is completed, the teacher now, the next phase is what we call the second project phase. And the second phase is 4 to 6 weeks, depending on how long the first phase lasted.
Okay.
So in the second phase, what happens is the teacher now assigns project tasks or apps to be created to all the students. It's different for sometimes the same for some of you. And the teacher will not code with you, but is watching you code.
Okay.
So as you're coding and you come across problems, he's available or she's available to help and answer your question. So the first phase is the teacher is doing it, you're doing with the teacher, you're learning. The second phase is you do it yourself, but I'm here, I'm guiding you, I'm mentoring you, I'm watching over you to help make sure that you complete it properly. And so that is how the 2 phases of the 3 months is. And within 3 months, everything is completed. So how does it end? So this is how it ends. By the time you complete the 3 months, that is for those who are doing, for example, what do you call it? Uh, Mobile app development. Those who are doing website builder and CMS, like content management system. For you guys, you learn about 5 different content management systems within 3 months, and you will learn it within two weeks, and then you will be carrying different tasks. So it's a little bit different for each study program,
Okay.
but they are all within 3 months. All right. So by the end of it, for let's say someone who is doing mobile development, by the end of that 3 months, you would have completed 2 projects. One that you did when learning. Second, you did to test your learning skills.
So I'd have 2 projects on my portfolio.
Yes, you have two
And
projects.
yes, this is very important for people who would want to seek for jobs or for freelance contracts. Because every single person you're going to talk to will ask for a project you've done as evidence of you being able to carry out that particular contract. So here you would have 2 full completed projects by the time you are done with them.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
See
that's
that's
nice.
an advantage for you. And then, so by the time you're done, you have 2 completed projects. You have the skills you need to do any of such projects again, and also you apart from doing other projects, it means as well you can interact with your fellow classmates. Let's say, for example, it's online program, right? It's a distance learning program. So you have students from Africa, Asia, Europe, all over the world. And then in the class, you guys interact, you guys chatted, you guys
Yeah.
became friends, you networked in the app, right? So it means after class, someone might have a project that they need a help with, like someone to help them with.
Yeah.
It is you they will contact, your other classmate. They know how well you were in class, how good you did, right? So they will contact you. So these are ways these things are done
Oh.
to improve your learning ability. Then at the end of the whole 3 months, we'll have an exam written. So the exam is written to, there's practical part to it and there's the theory part to it. Theory, like basic theory that you are taught, is to help make sure that everything you've done is well consolidated. And then the projects are reviewed, the second project you did. And then you have now what's called the online graduation event. So that will be an online event where you graduate with your class. You receive your certificate. Now that is it. All qualification for the apprentice program, which is the 3 months program, is a certificate qualification. So you receive your certificate, you meet people from other study programs as you. Not all of you are in the same study program, but you're all in the same apprenticeship model. It's a fun environment, actually. It's a fun place to be. And
Okay, so yeah, it's fun and all, but how about the fees and the kind of programs that I can choose
yeah.
from?
Okay, the fees, I can't mention the fees now because if I mention a number, it might not be the same number you meet when you go
Yeah,
there.
and it
So
also depends on the program
and
and
it
how
depends
long
on the
it is
program
and all
also
that.
you're going to. So the
Okay.
fees can be found on our website. DevWorld it's DevWorld Tech Academy's website, but DevWorld is under World Bankers, so it is worldbankers.com/academy. World Bank, you see it on the screen, you see it in the
Yeah,
description,
it'll be in the
and
description.
so that is so you visit the website to find the degree programs, the study programs available for apprenticeship model, because some programs are in apprenticeship models are not in other models.
Okay.
And there are some in other models that are not in
That are not
apprenticeship
in,
model.
okay.
So you have to visit the website, our website, DevWorld Tech Academy, to see the different programs and how the fees and the different fees as well. So you've heard all this now, and you are asking, how exactly do I apply? How do I join this awesome apprentice study model? The first thing is to visit our website, because that is an online system, so everything's online. When you visit the website, you'll be given an option whether you look at the menu or on the homepage, you see online learning or offline learning, which is campus learning or distant learning. So you select the apprenticeship model is only online and a certificate program. So you select the online learning, and then it takes you to the apprenticeship model page where you can now look at a list of various apprenticeship models, and then you choose the study program you want or the course you want. And after you do that, you give you a way of applying. You look at the menu, see apply online. You apply online, you submit the online application form. The administration board, the admission team will review the application. And if you're accepted, not everyone is accepted, but it's not a lot of people are accepted. My point is, it's not very selective, but also there must minimum criteria that must be met.
It has a high conversion rate then.
It has a high conversion rate, yes.
Okay.
So when you're reviewed, you are sent an admission letter, you've been admitted. After you've sent an admission letter, the letter will tell you what you're supposed to do next. Normally, the way to pay your school fees, how much the school fees is, the study program you've chosen, and where you apply, all these details on your letter. You are supposed to fill that letter and submit it. No, it's not fill the letter. The letter given to you, you're supposed to follow the instructions on it. You're supposed to pay your tuition fee.
Okay.
And after you pay your tuition fee, a confirmation of reservation is given to you. The reason why you have to pay your tuition fee is this. 1,000 people can say they are interested. But how do the school know that this guy is really interested?
Yeah.
By paying your tuition fee, that is for 3 months, one session. By paying your tuition fee, you say, yes, I'm interested, and yes, I want you to reserve a spot for me.
So it's sort of on the first come first serve.
Yes, it's a first come basis. And remember, there's a deadline for application. So if you pass the deadline, you can apply again to the next session or the next period of time when application is open again. And if you don't pay on time, also the spots cannot be reserved for you. Once class starts and you've not paid, you cannot continue. You have to wait for the next guys. So it's important that once you receive your admission letter, you pay immediately so that you can get your spot reserved. A lot of people are demanding for it. And we can't take unlimited amount of people because obviously, but we take a lot of people, like about thousands and thousands, but can't take more than 10,000. It's too much. But you get the idea. All right, so you pay, and the confirmation letter you reserve. The confirmation letter tells you your spot has been reserved, and then it will also tell you when the class is starting and when you should expect your credentials. At that time, 3 days before class starts, you're given access to everything and your starter pack and everything, and then you can start online.
Oh. Oh, yeah. So I guess that answers your question. Okay. All right. So we'll move on to the next one.
Hey, you're here. It's the end of the video, and as we promised earlier, those who stick to the end are going to receive a free gift from us as our true fans. So this is what you do to get your gift. First, visit this link, worldbankers.com/academy/extra. On this page, you're going to find gifts, free access, and privileges reserved for only our true and hardcore fans. But before you go to get your gift, remember to subscribe to our channel to stay connected with us and be notified each time a new video is uploaded. Like and share this video and tell everyone you know about the content we share here and about DevWorld Tech Academy. See you in the gift section. Bye. Till next time.